It's Mo, and we outside with DJ Neptune, and he just got member certified. Listen, man. Listen, man. We appreciate you come today. You know, you my fellow friend. You changed it up. So we gonna have some fun today. We gonna have some fun today. We gonna have some fun. For sure. Alright, we're gonna start off like this though. You know, you got your project coming out. I want you to just introduce your project that's coming out. Tell me where they can get in touch with you, and that right now.
Alright, so my project that I got coming out, it's probably gonna come out on my birthday, October 27th. It's called Broken Pieces. Yeah, it's about like I rap about, you feel me, love, heartbreak, shit, sex, money. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what I rap about, and you can find me at on Instagram at DJ Neptune. I'm on all platforms. Instagram. If you're trying to book me for events, because I'm a DJ as well, just look at the number in the bio. You could contact that number, and they'll get back to you, and we'll have a lit-ass event.
All right, back to the music thing, man.
Yeah, talk to me.
One thing, me personally knowing you, and you say it a lot on your social media, that you are not an artist. You are not a DJ. You are an entertainer. So can you please explain that to everybody just to get off your chest?
So you feel me? Like, I'm an entertainer. So I know there's a lot of DJs out there. Shout out to all the DJs out there. But I'm an entertainer at the end of the day. Like, I could go to an event. I could DJ the event. I could go in front of the turntables. I could hang upside down in the club, like whatever. Like, that's me, you feel me? So I'm an entertainer. I'm not just a DJ. I don't just stand behind the turntables. That's not the type of DJ I am. Like, I've been saying for years now, like, if you looking for a DJ for a wedding, that's not me. You need a DJ for Rolling Loud. Come holla at me. You feel me? Gonna turn that shit up. You feel me? But yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to the entertaining part of this side of shit.
Turning up. When you turn up, like what is it? You just like, you there, your presence, or what you doing? Like, explain why you were different than other people. There's a lot of people that can just get on there and do what they do.
Nobody does what I do. I'm gonna keep it a rack, bro. Like, as a DJ, I don't know one DJ hanging upside down in the club. You feel me? I don't know DJs jumping in the crowds, crowd surfing. Like, I don't really be seeing DJs doing that, especially in this area.
Well, I just left one of your performances this past, like, 3 weeks ago. And I ain't gonna lie, you put on a show. You played about, like, 3 or 4 songs. Explain, like, when you got out there, like, what did you want to do? Like, you touched a lot of people, but what was your job? Like, in your mind, this is what I want to do. Checked off this. And when you standing on the table, was that all planned? Like,
nah, like, it was to be different. I guess I see everybody standing in the same spot. I'm like, I don't see anybody really moving, you feel me? So I wanted to get the crowd's attention. I wanted people to move to my shit, you feel me? Especially, so it's like, I looked at the owner and I was like, yo, I could hop on your bar. He was like, if you promise not to sue me. I was like, I'm my son. I'm not gonna sue you, bro. You feel me? So, boom. He was like, all right, go ahead. Boom. He has a son too, so he's like, nah, you said on your son, you good, you valid. So that's how that shit happened. It was just organic, all natural. I was watching the performances. And I was like, yo, my shit gotta stand out. I gotta be different. I can't be like everybody else type shit.
What's your motivation in this music?
What's my motivation? My son. That's really what I do everything for now. Like, everything's changed, so it's all for my son. He's my motivation. That's what I do it for, my son, my family, you know? And that's that.
For sure.
Every dad, you know, the object, you feel me, is when that son come to life, do better for their kid, change their life around. What's difference that you think that? Do you think that with your son being here, will that slow you down and what you do as an entertainer, music artist? Or do you think that's going to bump it up? Because I know every kid comes with a baby mom.
Yeah.
So it's like, how you going to deal with all this?
I pretty much just, I just keep tunnel vision, you know what I mean? I keep on looking at what I do it for, you know what I mean, my son, and I just keep applying pressure, bro, where it's like, people gonna look at it like, all right, it slows you down, but to me, it's like, everybody don't know what's going on behind the scenes, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, niggas don't know we going into labels, and we talking numbers, and you know what I mean, where it's like, we working, whether if the public eyes see it or not, but when it's time for the public eyes to see it, we gonna make sure everybody sees that shit, you know what I'm trying to say? Where it's like,
Let's get into that though. Numbers.
yeah.
Music wise, you dropped a couple videos on YouTube.
Yep.
I actually been on a couple of your video shoots, and we just go viral. That's the energy. Just go viral.
Yeah.
But the reels, everything. Let's start from YouTube. What's your highest YouTube video you out right now?
I could say about like probably like around 15 to 20K.
15 to 20K. What song is that?
Like that.
Like that. Make sure y'all go screen that. Tell us how y'all feel about that song for sure.
That's
what about
old though. We got new shit in the cut too. We got new shit on SoundCloud. Got new shit on Apple Music. I just dropped "Slow It Down," produced by Call Up Ted.
What about the recent reel you just dropped on Instagram?
Yeah, that's "Slow It Down." That shit's out now. You can find that shit on all platforms. That shit was produced by Call Up Ted. Shout out to ATM, and yeah.
Also, yeah, I see you always shout him out for sure. You always shout your engineer out for sure. It comes to a lot of your events right now. He's definitely a number one supporter, and he definitely supports the music throwing out and has your back. We how we is, but changing up. So now it's like I see you run with a whole different four different people that's locked in on music. But you had a whole another 4 different people you was locked in music. So changing up without moving funny to the last people who's around, like how do you mentally go through that without just... You could just say you don't give a fuck about them, but I'm just saying.
Nah, like, I guess you could say is like, if people are around me, they're supposed to be around me. If they're not around me, they're not supposed to be around me. You know what I'm trying to say? Where it's like, if I'm not around certain people anymore, it's for, you know what I mean? My own reasons, where it's like, they gon' look at it like, oh, he's switching up, or he's this, or he's that. But at the end of the day, like I said, bro, this shit's all for my son.
You growing.
Yeah, bro.
You growing.
I don't got time to be just sitting around doing nothing,
You went from a little squeaky voice to getting real slizzy. You know, I tell these artists, man. But listen. We don't get on that too. My favorite question. I ask this to everybody. Mm-hmm. Do you live by your lyrics?
Yeah, or if you go to my music, I ain't capping one of my songs. Like,
so you eat toes?
What?
You eat butt?
What?
You be licking the click like you say on your songs?
Tell me the lyric. You gotta rephrase the lyric I'm talking about, cause I don't remember saying that. I don't remember saying that.
If you that nasty, that's crazy, bro. You my man. Listen.
For sure.
I'm definitely drinking out a different bottle. Don't ever drink out of my bottle. You're a nasty nigga living up to that. You're a nasty dude, bro. For real.
You gotta know how to keep him around. You know what I'm trying to say, bro? Like, there's ways to really keep him around. You feel me? Like, just gotta know what you're doing.
Listen. You being that nasty got you one. You feel me? Got you one. But listen, also about the music. Also about going into your music, I want to know a couple more questions though for sure. Do you have anything you specifically want people to tap into right now or looking forward to what you dropping?
I guess it's just the EP. I'm gonna drop an EP on my birthday, October 27th. That's just gonna drop. It's called Broken Pieces. You'll be able to find like 5 new songs on that shit, all produced by Call Up Ted. Slow It Down is just a preview to that, so that's also gonna be on the EP when everything drops as well. And
who you working on this EP?
What'd you say?
Any special guests you got on this EP? Like who you working with?
Right now,
it's all you?
Yeah, it's a dolo EP. I also just dropped the feature with Baby Osama though. Everybody go tap in. That shit's on SoundCloud right now. And yeah, that's pretty much where you can find that shit.
Alright. Another question, what do you, other than this EP is a dolo EP, or DJ Neptoon, working a deluxe or quick sample before you drop that, are you looking forward into like tapping in with anybody like locally in the industry? Like you look forward into like anybody getting next to right now?
I guess everything's just organic. It's about putting yourself in those rooms to get around those types of people. You know what I mean? I kind of been in hibernation mode in the studio, just making music. You know what I mean? So it's like, I guess you could say I'm back outside now, where it's like events, everything. Like, we back outside. We about to start turning shit back up, where we going viral, bro.
I like that sound. When DJ Neptoon say he going viral. That's what he do.
I'm back outside. To all the promoters that thought I hung it up, like, nothing was ever hung up. You feel me? Life happens, you know, and you just gotta keep on doing what you do, I guess. You feel me?
For sure. You gonna name an EP after your kid?
You said will I ever?
Yeah.
Of course.
How long we got wait for that?
I say, I don't know. When the time comes, it comes, you know? Like, when the time comes, it comes. My son's 3 months, so I got to experience some more stuff, you know what I mean? Like, where it's like, yeah, there's a whole lot to talk about. There's a whole lot I want to talk about, you know, but it's just got to be the right time, and everything's about timing.
What crowd do you think you touch with your music?
Definitely the sexy drill crowd, R&B crowd, hip hop, you know, dance music, Jersey drill, like, that's one genre. I haven't released other genres that I really could touch, but I could touch. I also touch like the, you know, heartbreak era, love era, where it's like anybody ever going through it or feel like they ever did wrong or got done wrong, you gonna be able to relate to my shit, respectfully.
The run that you had DJing when you first came out, do you see yourself doing that with music anytime soon? How long do you think it's gonna take for that?
Everything with the music is within time, so it's like, once everything is situated when it comes to finances and budgets and stuff like that with the whole team, you know what I mean, and everything's like in order, I feel like we'll be able to talk about more of like a time frame. But right now it's just like stay consistent.
Stay consistent. All right, listen. Quick. A little thing that I like to do. I'll try this. I like putting people on the spot. I just need a quick little 20. Quick little 20 off the dome. Don't even think. Once I hear this phone, it's over. It's over. DJ Neptune in the building, y'all.
Let's go.
He said, no Dom DeMarco, we in Pack Shack, man.
She don't want to play with me. She just want to lay with me. She come up and roll with me. She go to store with me. Like, she coming home with me. Like, she want to roll with me. Like, I going up, she going down. She want to throw it up. Like, damn. She want to throw it up. Like, damn. Tell her back it up. Like, damn. I go and beat it up. Like, wow. She want to eat it up. Like, damn.
So like, I don't know, like, it's a
I
quick
fucks
little
with it,
song, like, it was off the top.
I fucks with it.
It was on the spot.
Yeah, I seen how nasty that nigga nasty. He went straight into sex. Straight into the sex, boy. That boy say he want the honey pack. He trying to get slizzy. He needed it all. Y'all know what the fuck going on, man. Man, listen. We outside though. You know what the fuck going on though. Listen, can you tell everybody that don't know you though, other than this music shit, other than this artist, like other than you being an artist, like just so I want everybody to become a fan. You feel me?
Word.
And a lot of people don't know what people went through in the past to get to where they at. You feel what I'm saying? They don't know people's struggles. They don't know anything. You feel what I'm saying?
Word.
So like, one thing I can applaud you about is that you done stepped in different places. It might not been the same income, but the places you done stepped in, a lot of people didn't step in that. It might not came out the biggest income, but it came out great. And you went from, like, let's say a Latin crowd to changing up to college crowds, to changing up to Caribbean crowds, to R&B and hip hop crowds. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people can't do that.
Word.
DJing and just music, like juggling it all at once. So I'm gonna give you your props for that, for sure. Especially dealing with everything, you feel me, that you deal with, you feel me. Having a kid and all that right now, that's tough. And you traveling right now. Tell them how far you travel to make these music that they hearing.
Yeah, I be going like an hour away just to record, you feel me? So just to go to the studio with the quality that I like, the sound I have, you feel me? I be driving like an hour every time I gotta record.
For sure. Listen, that's dedication with this music stuff. A lot of people ain't dedicated to the music stuff. That's the problem now. Y'all just be going to anybody. And he had levels and everything be wrong.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna say it like this, like without my engineer, big shout out to Lucid, cause like without my engineer, y'all not gonna hear the quality and the sound that y'all hearing with my shit. And it's like, I give that nigga the utmost respect, cause it's like he knows what the fuck he's doing. So if anybody need an engineer, a producer, go holla at Lucid. Also call up Ted, you feel me? And yeah.
Alright, listen, another question. That's the hardest question.
Word.
Being an artist and being outside with a baby mom.
Yeah, so how do I do that? You're
How
asking?
you juggling that?
I'm not.
How you
Keep it a
juggling
rack,
it?
like I'm
Going
not.
home. Just explain to us what happens when you go home.
It's,
Cause your dedication to music, traveling an hour, and she believing you really at the studio. I know you have to FaceTime when you get there.
nah, I mean, she be hitting me when I'm there, you feel me? But right now, it is what it is, you feel me? That's pretty much all I can really say. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like that's like more of like my inside shit, you know what I mean? Big shout out to my baby moms though, like she's a great mother, you feel me? She takes care of my son, you know what I mean? Like, she knows what she's doing, you know what I mean? And it's like, she's the best baby mother to have, I guess you could say, when it comes to
Give her applause.
taking care of my boy. So it's like, yeah, big shout out to her. That's really what I could say about her.
But what was I gonna say other than that? Damn, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I be having so much to say to you. I don't know which one to go first, but you have another performance coming out. Like, when the next performance?
Sometime in October, probably an EP release party.
That's gonna be fire.
And then probably make it where like everybody's available to pop out on a good day. You know what I mean? And like,
you don't see yourself working with no one like local.
Locally,
like who's nice that you would like to work with that's local?
Right now I'm waiting on a verse from Tony E. That's somebody who
Where you from?
He's from Beacon. Yeah, but he moved to the city right now. He's going crazy. He dropped a couple of new heaters, you feel me? So he's going viral. He's been on the radar a couple of times and shit. He's going viral. Big shout out to Tony E, but I'm waiting on that verse. And any other artists in the area, I guess you could say, I don't know, bro. Like, really, I'm more of like, all right, you want to work, let's work. Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
You want some slizzy junk, though, so you never thought about, like, tapping in with some girls?
Like,
and really
artists?
talk to her.
What,
yeah,
girl
talk
artists?
to her. Like, you was saying in your music.
Deani Dior would be fire.
Yeah, nah, that's fire. That's fire.
That'd be a fire
Because you was really, you sitting here talking about lifting up the legs and lifting between, you know, putting her neck, full Nelson and, you know, doing all that.
Grabbing her neck, three
Yeah,
fingers
that's what I'm
deep in.
saying.
Like, 3 fingers deep in.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't want that.
Feel me?
3 fingers beastie. That's close enough to my fist. I ain't gonna lie. Throwing them shots and that shit.
Like 3 fingers deep in.
Nah, but you said Dior.
Yeah, Deani Dior would be fire.
Yo, make sure y'all comment her name, man.
Yeah,
Tag
facts.
her in the comments for sure.
We gotta work. That should be too
We're
tough.
gonna blitz that. We're gonna make sure that's leading the caption right there.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely make sure we blitz
She
that.
said, okay, let's do it.
But listen, tell them where you're coming from, like where you grew up at, where you coming from, like right where we at right now. I know that's not like this is your stomping grounds right now, where your shit is blowing up, where you pushing it at.
Yeah, where was I born? Like where did I start?
Where you coming from? Where does all start at?
Oh, where did the DJing start at?
Everything. Where did DJ Neptoon start?
It started in college. I was going to the Valley, and I was pledging a frat, and the frat needed a DJ, and they were like, yo, does anybody know how to DJ? You feel me? And I just raised my hand. I was like, yeah, I know how to DJ. And they had like a board, and I just started messing around with it. And I was also playing sports in college too at the time. And you feel me? Trying to balance the two.
Where did Neptune come from?
Neptune, that came from like I was DJ A Lyle at the time, you feel me? And then when I came home from college, that's really when like Neptune started. That's when I like went to go buy my own board, my own speakers, all my own equipment, and I just started knocking on doors and until they started opening for me. And
what motivated you to get into the artist, being an artist?
I feel like it was just always something that was like, with the label I was working at the time, it was just always around me. And at one day they were just like, yo, like, get up. Like, yo, try to record this shit. And that's really how it started. And I had to see shit for what it was and be like, yo, like, is this really me or is this what I want to be? Like, and I had to, like, you know what I mean? Like, really have to take a step back and just look how shit was going. And I was like, all right, bet, like, nah, like, this is me. You feel me? So...
All right, just name, like, I know you've been around the world, you've been doing your thing,
Yeah.
DJing, making music, traveling, putting your name everywhere. But just name us 5 people that you didn't actually, it don't have to be being an artist, but you DJing or just met on some, like, I worked with them. Like, just name 5 artists.
I did a show for Pop Smoke. I did a show for P&B Rock. I did a show for The Baby. I did a show for Young and May. I did a show for... Ron Suno. Who else? What's that, 4 or 5? That's 5, right?
Yeah, it's up there. You didn't know. You also Suno and a couple other people official DJ. How did you go about that, man? How was that, like, just being around all of them and seeing the life?
It's definitely different. Suno is funny in real life, you feel me? Not just on the screen. Like, actually next to that nigga is hilarious. So, yeah, like, it was definitely an experience, a learning experience. And I wish everybody the best of luck. Like, everybody moving, everybody got something going for themselves. I hope everybody get to the top, you feel me? And that's like, that's it.
For sure. What's your goal stage to perform on?
Goal stage, I'd say Rolling Loud. I'm going to set a goal as Rolling Loud for right now.
All right, so that's what we're going to make sure you're going to roll out. Listen, we in Pack Shack. We outside with DJ Neptune. He just got member certified. Y'all go tap in, go comment, go like, go share his page. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Comment. We're going to drop a couple clips. Stay tuned to the next person.